Psychology facts about human behavior. Nearly 1 in 10 dreams contain some R-rated sexual content, and that's true for both men and women. According to a study published by the American Academy of Sleep Medicine, forget what you see in porn, pounding or fast. Hard thrusting doesn't turn most women on, and it can actually cause pain and injury. Women actually get erections in their genitals, and even though they're smaller than the male counterpart, they are just as important when it comes to pleasure. Penis girth is more important than length. 3% of people have no sexual fantasies at all. People in their 20 years have sex more than 80 times per year, declining to 60 times per year by age 45 and 20 times per year by age 65. A headache may actually make you more in the mood. Migraine sufferers reported higher levels of sexual desire. Americans in relationships reported having sex 16 fewer times per year from 2010 to 2014 compared to between 2000 and 2004, according to a 2017 study. Forget linger if you want. To increase your chance of having an orgasm, keep your socks on during sex, says research done by the University of Growing. A big penis won't stretch out or ruin a vagina. Man can orgasm without ejaculating. Orgasm and ejaculation are two distinct physiological responses in men. The two actually occur in rapid succession, with orgasm coming slightly before ejaculation breakup. Sex isn't always a bad idea. Having sex might get you your next promotion. And no, we're not talking about sleeping with your boss. It turns out that having a happy sex life was linked with improved job satisfaction and greater engagement at work. Eggs have sophisticated biological mechanisms that actively choose which sperm they allow in, and it isn't always the first one to arrive. Men suffer from low libido as much as women do. Science says the best time to have sex is right before bed. It's rare, but it's possible to lose your sexual sensation. If you go for long periods without sex, 75% of women don't orgasm from normal penis and vagina set. Most people seem content to keep their sexual fantasies as strictly that imaginary. Less than 1/3 of participants in the study reported having ever acted out their most prominent and fantasy. Vibrators were first developed as a medical device. Just because you've completed intercourse doesn't mean you've had sex. Just because your partner may appear clean and attractive on the outside doesn't mean they're free of CDs. Older people have some of the best sex. In fact, having a lot of sexual experience can mean your sex life is more fulfilling than younger people's. You can have an STD and not know it. This is why it's so important for all sexually active adults to get regular screenings. The single most popular sexual fantasy amongst Americans today is multi-partner or group sex, followed by BDSM. The entire body is capable of arousal, pleasure, and stimulation. So, making sex focus solely on genitals can lead to performance pressure. Many demographics, including political leaning, affect sexual fantasy statistics. For instance, compared to Democrats, Republicans were more likely to fantasize about sexual activities that are typically considered immoral, like infidelity and orgies. The penis and vagina account for less than 10% of erogenous zones. Many men suffer from delayed ejaculation. This could be because they become accustomed to a certain kind of pressure and speed from manually masturbating, and now find that difficult to replicate with a partner, vaginally or orally. 80% of women will experience a condition that causes chronic, painful sex. You can break a penis. Getting a penile fracture is a real thing that can and does happen. Great sex doesn't come naturally. It's a learned skill. Sexting can improve your relationship. A cucumber is not a sex toy. Farting during sex happens. A sense of humor is the sexiest attribute. Having a happy, regular sex life isn't just good for your mood, but studies have shown it can also improve your heart health, boost immunity, and lower your risk of some cancer. When it comes to porn, life should not imitate art. Sex should never hurt. The secret to my blowing sex. Blue black of erection doesn't mean he's not turned on. An erection alone does not mean that. It is penetration time, and is not the only indicator of what a guy might want. Just as with women, ask. Dear friends, if you like these facts, do share them with your friends. And subscribe to this channel to stay connected with us. Thanks for watching.